going to do the energy for Taurus for their week, for this week. The overall energy for Taurus for this week is the sun. So something that you need to know is being illuminated around this week. Around your week this week, something is being known. All these sunflowers, yeah, something with some addictions is going to bring you justice, because it's going to cause a tower to somebody that was stuck. It's time to balance it out now. The Sun card. Yeah, somebody got some proof. Photo proof. In the field of roses, daisies, sunflowers. Somebody got a proof that they was messing with your sunflowers. They was trying to dim your sunflower's light. You could be taking some flowers to your daddy's grave Sunday, or maybe during the week. Somebody's gonna apologize by the middle of the week. Somebody's gonna be getting on probation on Monday. Could be a Taurus that is going to prison or something like that, or be in prison and getting him probation for 10 years. Glory is here. The truth is here. The sun is shining. It's out. It could be something dealing with making animals be gay or something like that, or maybe your animal likes to hump other same-sex animals. You could be same-sex, Taurus. Don't have to be. You don't know why it's something that's been shown why you're in the position that you're in this week. You might went to the church on Sunday. You should have probably found another one, because they're getting your info off a visitation sheet that you filled out. So somebody in the church is getting your information. They could be divination, abusing. We'll put some more cards though. Somebody wants to tell you that they're sorry. Somebody wants to make love in the rain, so it could be raining in your city, and maybe the sun is coming out by Saturday, so you could hang out, or maybe it's going to be raining Saturday and you have to be in. Your daddy probably could have been alcoholic or something like that, so you vowed not to drink. That's good, Taurus. You don't like alcoholics. You're smart, like you are. You know what I'm saying? You could have came from a line of people that do drugs, and you didn't want to do that, so you want to take a new journey. You see things before it happened anyway, so you knew to take flight, because you knew that these people wasn't, they wasn't really, you shouldn't really hang around them like that, because you knew your sun. Okay, give me something about Taurus energy for the week, for their week, when it comes to the sun energy and glory being here. Glory being here in the sun card. A wedding. So you could have just got married, or somebody could propose to you this week. You could have attended a funeral, and they took a picture in some field of sunflowers. It was a beautiful wedding. The weekend that you just left. Yeah, and somebody could have went on a honeymoon. Yep, with your new love. So you went on a honeymoon with your new love. So you just be on vacation right now, Taurus. Could have just got married. Yeah, came into a union, and y'all look happy. Just in love. Y'all have a wedding. Y'all had a wedding. Y'all in love. Y'all honeymoon. I don't know if you know somebody locked up or somebody that's going to jail. They're a snake. Somebody shady. So maybe after this honeymoon, and you found out that this person was a snake. They like to do music, and that's the truth. They have a confession. that they've been in jail. Like you're gonna find out on your honeymoon that your your husband been in jail for doing some stuff with some animals or some shit like that. I don't know. They're gonna tell you this, and you're gonna find out the truth in a song or something like that. And then you're trying to figure out how did you get here, like or whatever. You realize that you met him at a church or something like that. He played in a band. Yeah, they have addictions that you don't know about. But they're coming to tell you that they do. Taurus, they're coming to tell you that they do. This is being shown. It was fated for y'all to meet. Somebody knew that you rode public transportation or a car, Uber or something like that. But they have a car. They was following you. Because they wanted to be in a relationship with you, but they had anxiety about these legal matters. So maybe y'all got back together again. And because it messed up their finances, so that's why they ghosted you. Taurus. And this is what's being shown. Maybe you just recently buried your daddy. I'm sorry for that, for your loss. Something is being shown how this new love became a wedding based off a hookup. Somebody hooking up. But it turned into be forever. But then you find out that this person is a snake. But now you finna get justice. Because the truth is that y'all did this together. Y'all did it together. Y'all stuck together. Yeah, I said somebody could have been on alcohol, drugs, or something like that. But y'all are reconciling. But that's only if you roll the dice. So you gotta take a chance. Okay, so taking a chance, some of y'all, Taurus, not everybody though, could be having a one night stand. And this is, I'm telling you what's gonna happen when y'all had this one night stand with whoever you're gonna hook up with. Right? It's gonna happen on the 19th. Or it could happen in 19 days, but it's supposed to be the week. I don't know when you're gonna hear this, but it's whenever it finds you. So it could be on the 19th. This could be the 19th week or something like that. I don't know. Or it's gonna be exposed in 19 days after y'all hook up. But y'all definitely gonna hook up like a one night stand or some casual relationship. A fling, you just wanted it to be that, but it turned into a marriage. Like y'all really do like each other or something like that. But somebody in this marriage is a snake, and somebody likes to do music, or they like to, yeah, they're a snake charmer. They use music to get what they want, and like a rock star lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? They got money, so they might be a rock star. So Taurus could be dealing with somebody that does music, and they want to confess about an addiction that they have. You know, a lot of people that's in the industry does. Maybe your daddy did music, or y'all come from a lot of music, or that's how y'all know each other. Maybe y'all know each other from church or something like that. They feel like they got unfinished business because they probably did go to prison, and now they got to do their probation now, or they got 10 years probation because of something they did before they got back with you or something like that. And you're finding this out, so you want to ask them. Maybe you met up with this person after prison. You didn't know they was in prison. They just drove a nice car because they still had cars and stuff before they went to prison. They didn't. Well, they said drugs, but maybe they are addicted to drugs though. Taurus, they might be the one addicted to the drugs. Or y'all could have did drugs together, or when y'all hooked up or something. Something's being shown about that. Somebody said, on my daddy's grave, I don't want to get married. Or they be like, on my daddy's grave, I'm telling the truth. They be lying. I don't know, I ain't gonna say that. They might not be lying. They might be telling the truth. Okay, so give us something for the week of Taurus energy. Somebody's gonna be a spiritual hater in your energy. They're gonna be spiritually hating that you hooked up with this person, and that they know that it's gonna turn. They read your cards or something. They know that this wedding is gonna turn into a new love. This new love is gonna turn into a wedding, and their spiritual hater is getting played out. They getting found out by Wednesday, Tuesday. It's gonna be played out. They're gonna know who the spiritual hater was Monday, who they hooked up with, and it got played out. It's playing out by Tuesday. Taurus. Yeah, you're gonna find out who was creeping, sneaking and geeking when it was like nighttime, but really daytime. They was looking at night and daytime. Yeah, they about to have bad karma. Taurus, and you already know this. You already knew about a hookup, and that's why you put a spell on these people, and now it's gonna play out. Taurus. Yeah, because somebody was a groupie. They're gonna be trying to celebrate us. They ain't gonna be in front of a whole bunch of people too when this karma hit. It's gonna hit a whole bunch of groupie hoes that was chasing this one person. Because you're not the only one that hooked up with this one person that you married. Yeah, you might be already thinking these groupies was in their head because they knew how they was gonna play it out. How everything was gonna play out. You might be overthinking how it's gonna play out because you are the high end freak. So you do know things, you do see things, and you know that these people have fake accounts. But they get in bad karma for that. They get in bad karma for that. 11:40. Yeah, you're gonna find out who the drama starter was, who forced this to happen because they wanted some money. They put it on the Bible that they could hunt you by October. They was holding a grudge. Somebody's birthday could be in October, Taurus. And they was divination abusing. They the one caused child services on you. And so they had to act like a wolf in sheep's clothing. You reflecting on this now, Taurus, and you want to dust it off because you're going to be creative in something that you do. You're going to make somebody a dirty offer. Or you're going to know they're making you a dirty offer by December. Somebody's going to be broke because they was wasting their time, their ego. It was in their head. Are you going to hurt their ego when they find out about what happened, this inside scoop? They're getting this inside scoop. And now they want to cry over you because they really did like you. They was fake flexing and they was being a happiness hater, so they stole from you, and now it's illegal. They wanted to be clown homies, so now they got legal issues. Somebody dirt digging and something got rejected because they screenshot somebody sending a text message that said they want you back. Somebody was too busy winning because they was into you. Too busy winning because they was into you. And you was uninterested in them, the truth. But somebody wanted to have a romantic love affair because they was hooked on the Queen Rising. Somebody ain't had no card, so they fake smiled. But another person was unbothered about somebody giving somebody some money because they knew they had bad habits and they was cyberbullying them. So you know that you finna dodge some bullets from this traveling because somebody threatened to fight you, and now they fishing for comments because somebody's talking shit because you moved on. They be hustling with karmic friends just to give you an offer. They looking you up about steady. That's the thief. He ain't shit. He bankrupt. And he uses this as a scarcity technique just for impersonating because they ignoring and they running away because they know that this bitch always partying. They kissing ass because they want to be in a love triangle, but you moving in silence and you moving. This obsessed lover hit the jackpot. The same shit, different day, and they still cop blocking. So you know who's stalking you, and you got photo proof because they done caught a case with this bitch that was fucking for money. And now they unfazed because they don't have no facts. They was all on fake page looking for a queen of rising. Because I told you they was on drugs. They was on drugs. So they had no choice but to be dongsy. They looked everything up. They know everybody. They touch everything. You want to know how you got here with these addictions? Because you used to like to watch animal porn. It started from there. You watch animal porn or some shit like that. That spirit. They say that's why they say they have to sacrifice animals. They might do sacrifice animals. I don't know, Taurus. Do y'all sacrifice animals? Yeah, they say run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. Also, you're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. So that's what somebody could say, but they want to run away with you. They want to go get married. So somebody you had a hookup with want to come back. They coming back into your life now, and they want to run away with you. They want to be your new love. But be careful because they a snake. If they love music, are they in the music industry? This is the truth. They got addictions and they want to get you hooked on it too. And that's how you gonna find out about a spiritual hater that also hooked up with this person with all these other people that had you in your head towards, and that shit got played out. So now you finding out about the fake accounts. You finding out about the bad karma that's gonna hit them because they still creeping. This drama started all this shit. Might drive a BMW, but at a great one. But at the end of the day, you are being mysterious and you running away from this dumb shit towards, so because you already see it coming, you already know it's about to happen. So for your week, you got snakes in your energy. You know that's already played out by Friday. So just maintain, being prayed up. You know, whatever church you visit, put a text now number or something like that. Put something. You know, you're not lying in the church if you got another number, but don't put your real stuff there because somebody is like divination abusing through the visitor list because they don't know if you're gonna come back or not. But that's how they getting money too. They using people's name that come and visit as like money. You know what I'm saying? Because you know they preaching. That's like they teaching in school on Saturday, Sunday, whenever you go to church. You know what I'm saying? So it's a classroom. The preachers are there, like the teachers are there talking to you. You know that's how the preacher do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, be careful of the church that you sign up with. Of course, you already know this anyways. Church is in your heart. I mean, if you miss it, you miss it. If you want to go, you want to go. That's on you. You live your life how you want to. You don't have to say, because maybe that day, that's when you didn't need to go. They were siphoning energy from that visitation list, that visitor sheet list. I mean, you could just, you know, if you have kids, like get them together and just have church at home. You be the preacher and preach to them. Maybe you do this already, Taurus. Maybe y'all have church at home. Because sometimes you can't make it to the church that you want to go to because don't nobody want to help you out. But glory is here, baby. Everything has been shown. Whoever did whatever, whoever was spiritually hating, whatever spell they did over this full moon, it's showing everything. It's gonna be exposed. So even if Taurus you wasn't on the up and up, you gonna be able to say your truth. You gonna be able to explain it because I'm telling you now. And at the end of the day, get out your head. It's okay. That's the most thing that you need to remember before Friday, because it's these groupies that's doing it to you. Taurus, get out your head. You supposed to be the mysterious one. That's all I have for you. So have a good week, Taurus. If you like this video, please like it.